I literally just got to Manali. This is Nishant. I'm going to Ladakh, and Leh Ladakh is actually a very popular cycling route. I'm not the first person to do it, but it is difficult, and for that reason, it makes it sort of a rite of passage, right?
Actually, this is, I think it is a dream.
Yeah, it's
for
a dream.
every solo rider.
For many cyclists, it's a dream ride.
Leh Ladakh is like a heaven.
Yeah, it's like a heaven. Yeah,
according to me.
Yeah, and I've already heard of many people doing it. I've seen on the Facebook groups, many people are going, and I think I'm going to come to Manali, and I'm going to get a nice rest and then go. But I see this guy. He's got a lot of enthusiasm, and
I have encouraged him.
He said, "Let's go right now," and I said, "To hell with it. We're going right now."
Time?
The way I think it's worth noting that whenever you saw us, I literally just met this guy on the side of the road. He had his full bike packed, and that's when I was like, "To hell with it. Let's go." He really talked me into it. As
yes.
You know.
And now we are going to Leh together, and maybe we will have lots of fun.
Yeah, hopefully. We tried to leave town, but so many things were going wrong. And then I needed brake pads really bad, and then we decided we'll just stay here for the night. Yeah, and we found this beautiful store, a beautiful shop. This is the first time I've seen Shimano, you know, in like many times.
Yes, you can get everything here.
Dude, one time in Delhi, I could not find, I went everywhere in Delhi, no Shimano.
But here, in Manali, if anyone wants to come,
I don't know if they have everything, and I can't afford all the Shimano right now, but
and if you want to search, you can see the
up north.
Up north.
The shop name is up north.
Yeah, we arrange camps, tracks, everything in the expeditions.
Does they do camps and treks as well? Unfortunately, we're doing a what do they call this?
Right now we are nomads.
Unsupported, yeah.
Unsupported, like nomads.
Okay, I'm just glad to find Shimano parts in a nice, super. I knew there had to be a super good cycle store here because this is like we were saying. It's like a dream for cyclists. Though. Okay, we had to wait a whole day, so we lied. We weren't leaving yesterday. We decided to stay because we needed to charge some things
and have some fun
and take some shower. And we're on Mall Road.
Washing clothes.
It's literally a mall, this entire road, and it looks
washing
like
clothes.
Yeah, washing clothes. We got some cyclists here, and we got another one way down there. I told you we're the first people to do this kind of thing, and these people are just following our lead, so they'll be the second and third people. But we're the first. Come on, boy! I want to know, is this cheating or not? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, do you? I don't know. Here we go. Rule number one, never look in the mirror. If you catch eye contact with the driver, he will ask you to get off. And then you have to, or else you're a jerk. Pretend like you don't see him. By the way, kids, don't do this at home. There's a safe way to do it and a wrong way to do it. Both are deadly. I'm catching up to my boy. Oh. Mirabai. He's getting a bit tired. I'm going to motivate him. This happens every day to some people. To anybody. It can happen to anybody. It's just one of those days. Come on, buddy.
I'm just finding something.
This is normal shit. It could happen to me tomorrow. I could be the tired, wussy guy. So
Very tired.
Very tired. We just have this massive zigzag to go up.
Yes.
It's extremely massive.
But we will make.
And I'm trying to motivate him with the idea that
Yes.
there's like better stuff upwards.
I think he is a good motivator.
Yeah, I really don't want to camp down here either. And there's going to be more view, more happy, more stuff available. Possibly a shelter made for us already, so we don't have to set up a real camp.
I can make it.
Yeah?
I can make it.
Yeah, just keep pushing. There's nothing wrong with walking. Shit happens sometimes. I'll walk with you, bro. Don't worry. If you want to walk, I'll walk with you. This has been another Brady Ballard Motivational Minute. That's it, BBMM.
I'm coming in a 1 month break.
Ah, yeah, that's okay. Shit happens, bro. Look at this boy. Looks fun. We're just saying, it's very fucking crazy road. I don't like, please don't curse on my channel, boss. But normally I wouldn't. Fortunately, it's a good reason. It is very fucking crazy. We got these switchbacks all the way up the hill. They actually make, switchbacks actually make everything flatter. We're happy to have these switchbacks. Okay, something just really interesting happened. We're coming up these things on our nice, fancy multi-speeds. Then this guy shows up on a single speed. Yeah, one moment. Whoa. Guy cycling from Ladakh, yes?
Yeah.
On a single speed Hero.
Hero.
Yeah, normal bike.
Hero.
No gears.
No gears. Madre 19 day, 10 state.
10 states, 19 days.
Yeah. टूट गई सोनिए जिम टूटे अंबर तो तारा.
This is where I stayed last night. In one of these construction tunnels. Hey, buddy. Where'd you come from? And it was very comfortable, actually. It rained a little bit and I was perfectly fine. Super long. I could sit up in it. And this is the view in the morning. And it was very quiet. There's no one around. Except for these really nice guys right here. In this tea stand. They just took care of me and gave me some tea and hot water and even some food. Super nice. I introduced you to them, but they didn't really want to be on camera. So, the reason Nishant is not here is because he stayed upside. We went upside, up this hill, and the cops started giving us a lot of problems. He wanted to take my passport and search my bags and everything, and he gave some excuse that they're part of the Border Roads organization and that they got a threat from Pakistan and they want to make sure I'm not a spy. I'm not even joking. I'm not making this shit up. And they kept saying, if you want to stay, camp out in this area. We found like a little shelter. They said, you need to give us our passport. They harassed us like 6 times all night. The security guards came, said it was okay, and then that happened about 3 times, and then they finally came and kept giving us so many problems. We also ended up getting completely separated for like a whole day, and I made it to another city. I accidentally passed him. I could never find him because we had no service. And then the next day, because we were separated, I had to go through the tunnel by myself. This is the tunnel, man. It's a feat of engineering right here. I did not know it was going to be this nice. It just got dark. It was all lit up before. My friend Tashi here. You can't see him very well. It's dark. But he picked me up because the police said I cannot ride through here without a helmet. They said if you can find someone to take you through the tunnel, you can do that. This is what it looks like. We just made it out of the tunnel, but my phone came off. No trees. They're having the flags. Happy Independence Day. Yeah. It's Indian Independence Day. And this is the tunnel I left. I showed you that already. Yeah, very nice. Happy Independence Day. Namaskar. Namaskar. So the tunnel is quite protected because it's like part of a huge road to make it to the borders to China. And that is a hell of a feat of engineering there. So they don't want anybody coming through exploding the place. That's why they wanted to make sure I wasn't a Pakistani spy. I'm seriously not even kidding when I said they thought that. And there's literally no one out here except for those people I just passed. And the cops still told me to put my mask on. But I think I'm in the clear now. So when we got to the top of this little hill, we were going to try and find a place to stay. Very nice place. Found a little shelter. Then the cops came snooping around. And they're giving us all these questions. And they say we must give our identification. We gave it to them, cooperated. Then they said they wanted to keep our identification. I wasn't okay with it because I have a passport and I don't trust anybody with it. They took his, so he didn't have a choice. And they said, you stay here and we keep your passport. And they wanted it because the next day was Indian Independence Day. And they said that we could be terrorists. It's like, yeah, we're terrorists, dude. You already looked at our ID. Go back upstairs, get on the internet, check it out. So I ended up going down. Nishant stayed up. The next morning we got separated and couldn't talk to each other. And basically got lost for a whole day. And I ended up staying somewhere else. And this is the next morning. I just found a cave on the side of the road. It looks like a room almost built, like it might have. Look at that view. I just rolled up into this little town, and what do we have here? I'm hoping it's a used jacket market, because I cannot afford a new one right now, and I was freezing my ass off last night, so I really hope these are like some cheap price, you know? You hardly ever see like used markets in India. I'm sure they exist, but I never could find them. So after going through an entire assortment, I decided to get this one. It's very lightweight, but I have a hoodie, and this is kind of waterproof, slightly used, and I think it's a good bid. Mama ji, Auntie ji, I'll take this one, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care. 100 rupees, madam. Okay, I made it to Keelong and still no Nishant. I think we surpassed each other because somehow we can't get a hold of each other. So either he's ahead of me or I'm ahead of him. So yeah, we'll let all that situation figure itself out. This is the end of the episode. Stay tuned and there'll be more of everything along the way. Okay.